Good morning, guys. Let me fix my phone here a little bit. How are you guys doing? Actually going to make another video. I did do some explanation yesterday. My volume was a little bit low and a lot of people couldn't hear me. Anyway, let's jump right into it. There's a lot of rocks coming from space. Now, what comes with the incoming planet, folks, is a debris. It's a debris field. There's a debris field that's in front of the planet. There's a debris field that's behind the planet. The biggest debris field is actually what's behind the planet. What we're experiencing now is what's in front of the planet, okay? So, but doesn't mean that we're not gonna have problems because these are huge space rocks that are coming towards us. If you know how to log into the ISS satellite, all you gotta do is just log into it. You'll see the huge debris field. A couple of days ago, I was watching it. I'm looking at spacecrafts just flying out the way, and there's rocks just going through Earth's lower atmosphere. And by the time they go through the atmosphere, they're burning out, but they're not big enough. But doesn't mean that there's not going to be any big rocks coming. There are going to be a lot of big rocks coming. These big rocks, these comets, they actually have lava, volcano eruptions on them. All right. This is what's coming, folks. Stack up on books. Learn survival skills. I hope you guys can hear me. Don't download anything, don't buy anything on the internet. You need actual book. You need to know information on edible plants that you can eat. You want to buy books on that. Seeds, learn about seeds, learn about how to be self-sufficient. I cannot stress that enough. Invest in copper. Start a garden. There's different ways. What I'm doing now and researching is how to plant a garden. I don't need a land. You can actually plant it in pots. You know those soda bottle? I think it's the big ones. You cut off the bottom, turn it upside down on the mouth of the bottle. The plant go through that, and you hang the bottle upside down. Put the dirt in the bottom of the bottle, and you put sawdust. Mix the sawdust with the dirt because the sawdust help to make the crop grow even more. I didn't know this. I just found this out. I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. So basically, you're planting your garden upside down. Those big 1 liter bottle, Coca-Cola have a lot of them. Cut off the bottom, turn it upside down, and the mouth is where the plant come through. So first, you gotta have your nursery bed, have the crops grow it big enough, and then you take the crop out of the bed, the nursery bed, the plant, and you put it in the bottle. Turn it upside down, and you water it, and let it grow. Keep copper in that environment. If you want to keep a lot of copper, great. What copper does, folks, let me explain to you. I learned this from ancient Sumerians. It harnesses electrical charges and it keeps the electrical charges around the plant, and it's very good for the plant. What this does, believe it or not, these electrical charges that are in the atmosphere, it supersizes the growth of the actual fruit or whatever you're growing, tomato, cucumber, potato, tomato, whatever. You get the point. It's so that you can have really big crops, yield, and enjoy it. The reason why I'm stressing this, guys, is because we're going back there. Mark my word. I promise you, this is what I'm going to be remembered for. We're going back to the Stone Age, and those days are not far. Meaning you're not going to have electricity. You're not going to have technology. You're not going to have none of that. We're going back to living off the land. How many people can do that? Stay quiet for a bit, because I know 99.9% of the people can't do it. They're going to be the first to go. This is why they want what they want. They cannot have 8 billion people on the planet when it goes tits up. It's impossible. I get what they're doing. I don't agree with it. Lack of food. Yeah, big time. Chaos. Can you imagine the chaos when it started to go tits up? And it's coming. We can't stop it. No man can stop what's coming. So the less people you have to deal with, the less chaos you have to deal with. You get the point? I don't agree with it, but I get the point. It's easier to control 500 million, than 8 billion. Of course, less people, so it's easier to control them. That's why the goal is to get it down to 500 million, and they're going to. I already know that. It's part of the plan. All right, guys? Learn as much as you possibly can. This is information that doesn't resonate with a lot of people, guys. Don't share it with anybody because they're not going to reciprocate. This information, what I'm giving you, if it jive with your core belief and you believe in what I'm saying, do it. If it doesn't, don't do it. Don't do it because it's not for you. This information is definitely not for you. But I promise you one thing. The ones that do it and listen to my advice, you're going to live. You're going to live through what's coming. You will be on the top of the food chain. I promise you. You'll be so much in demand by everybody because everybody's going to be looking for a person like you to live, to survive, because they're too stupid to do it themselves. They have no knowledge of it. They're idiots. And it is what it is. There's so many stupid people running around right now. It's unbelievable. I'm not better than anybody. I would never think that. But intellectually, I'm not better, but intellectually, than the average, yeah, I'm a little bit surpassed the average. But it's meant to be like that. We're meant to be stupid. After World War II, that was the goal. Dumb down the society so they can't really comprehend what's really going on. You guys see the chaos that's going on out there? You guys don't see the behavior of people, how people are behaving now? People are on the fringe, guys. People are, let me tell you something, people right now, they're in a place where you really don't want to be around a lot of people, guys. You want to stay away from people as much as possible, unless you know for a fact wherever you're going or whoever you're dealing with, you're not going to be dealing with no craziness. Once the craziness starts, find a way to get away from it, because this is going to accelerate, folks. Let me explain this. I learned this from the Sumerians by learning Sumerian literature. As the binary system gets closer to our planet, the vibration of our planet changes. The frequency of our planet will change. We as human beings, we are vibration. We are vibrating constantly, and we are connected to this planet. So if the vibration of the planet is changing, we ourselves as human beings will change. For the ones who are stupid, lack thereof when it comes to intellect, don't really have no clue what's going on, they're gonna go bonkers. And that's most people these days. They have no clue because the only information they get is from the tube, from the TV. They are programmed to believe in what the people that are in charge want them to believe in. They don't do any form of research. They don't get outside the norm and see things from a different perspective with a different glass. They don't do stuff like that because they don't want to ruin their reality, and they don't want to cause cognitive dissonance. They're afraid of cognitive dissonance is real, folks. That's why I told you, when you're informing people and they start to reject you and don't listen to you and start calling you names, especially conspiracy theorists, this blah blah blah, blah, that is the perfect example of cognitive dissonance. Walk away from those people. Leave them alone. A lot of people are gonna die. Those are going to be the first. Let them die first. It's okay. We gotta, one thing for sure, when we were born, we gotta die. So if somebody chooses to die first when the chaos starts, let them go first. Put them in front of the battlefield. Let them deal with the bullets and whatever they gotta deal with. Let them deal with all of that. It's not being harsh. It's being smart. Very smart. But at the same time, I want to wake you guys up. I always wonder why I got this knowledge and this information years ago. I've been knowing this for 15 years. I never knew why. And I keep digging and I keep digging and I keep digging into it. I finally get it. I finally get why I was blessed with what I was blessed with. It's to give it to you guys. I can't go to my grave with this information. This is the type of information that need to be passed along from generation to generation to generation. But it's not for everybody. If they don't reciprocate, leave them alone. Folks, cut up that credit card bill. Live simple life. Live only on necessities. If you don't need it, don't buy it. Save your money. It's gonna get worse. It's all by design. Everything that's happening. It's no coincidence. It's not organic, folks. All right. I hope this video helps. I hope you guys hear me. I just want to thank you guys for always sharing my video. I get a lot of messages. I can't answer all of them, especially from YouTube. And this video will also be on YouTube. So I just want to thank you guys. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll give you guys more video as much as possible. I'm getting ready to go do some kickboxing, man. So, ciao.